Hi, good evening. It's Lemurian Donna Carol. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all enjoying the holiday season. I'm doing pretty well, no complaints. Today, I am going to do something a little bit different. But before we get started, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it helpful. Also, wanted to remind everybody that Soul Class starts this Saturday, December 3rd, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of you there. And expect to get 1 or 2 emails this week regarding the class. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I went to a talk on the Metabody rejuvenation system, and I was debating on whether or not to buy the system for my clients, but I've decided to buy it. And so there'll be a training session, I don't know, sometime soon, and at that training session I'll buy the machine, because it's really the only machine I've ever used that I felt a significant shift in my pain level and my consciousness. But essentially the machine is made of arfedsonite, arfedsonite. The main crystal is arfedsonite. It's a huge obelisk, and it's like a black color with streaks in it, and it has a chemical composition similar to the corona of the sun, which is, I guess, plasmic. And then there's also a crystal, Scolecite. Scolecite is on the main crystal on that machine, and it's basically, the Scolecite is the crystal where you decide, or you tell the machine which healing program you want to run. And I think there's about 6 different programs that you can run. And there's no knob, there's no dial. Basically, you just tell the stone what you want to do, and it does it. So, and it worked, because he ran a few different programs at that meeting, and they were very different energetically. So he was selling some Scolecite, some pieces. He makes necklaces, he makes light rings, he makes all kinds of things. One of his rings is said to expel demons, so I find that to be pretty interesting. I don't know what crystal it is, so I'm going to talk to him about that when I go to the training. But let me make sure my volume's up. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay. So the Scolecite, most of the Scolecite looks like this, kind of a milky white color. It's medium hardness. It's not as soft as selenite, but it's not as hard as quartz. And it is very calming. When I held the stone at the class or the seminar, I was like, wow, this feels really good in my hand. And so I bought it. And I think this piece was $25. So I figured I would tune into the stone and see what it has to say for itself, or about itself, if anything. I have channeled the crystal kingdom before, meaning I've channeled crystal intelligence before, and I've channeled the stone merlinite, and I actually think that channeling is on the YouTube channel. I think that channeling of merlinite is on my channel, or it should be, but that was a few years ago, so I'm trying to see if I have the merlinite. I think I have it packed away. I have a lot of crystals, and a few months ago I just decided to put most of them away, and I have because they were like taking over, and I have a few out on my desk that I work with. I usually, of course, I work with black tourmaline a lot, and hematite. Hematite is really good in grounding yourself if you're out of your body. Tourmaline is good at getting rid of negative entities. This is a Lemurian seed crystal. It's got the horizontal lines over it. And then this is selenite. I think this is New Mexican selenite. This is New Mexican selenite. Very pretty. Sturdy stone crystal. And then here's a piece of Utah ice. And then I also have, I'm trying to see what this is. I think this is New Mexican selenite. So that's basically what's on my desk. And I put the Scolecite there as well. So I figured I'd tune into the crystal, see what it had to say, if anything, and relay that information to you. I do recommend it though. I mean, when I hold it, it feels really good. It's very calming. It makes me feel centered and soft. So, and I know you might not have heard of this stone. There's so many crystals I haven't heard of. It's just unbelievable. But they all have properties, usually properties of healing. So anyhow, Ray Doe says, I believe I did see the Merlinite channeling on here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that stone had a lot to say. It's a pretty cool stone. I need to get my crystals out, that's for sure. So here is Scolecite. I'm going to kind of press it into the palms of my hands and kind of just rub it between the palms of my hands and connect with it. So at this time, I would like to connect to my highest and best healing and channeling guides, bringing in the archangels, Raphael, Ariel, Michael, Gabriel. I'm asking for thousands and thousands of warrior protection angels around everybody watching the video or I'm sorry, watching the live stream or catching the video at a later date. I bring in Lemurian Mother Goddess. I ask her to oversee and overlight this session. Please make my words clear, accurate, loving, and truthful. And I'd like to bring in the consciousness of Scolecite, this milky white crystal that I have in my hands. And I'm asking for a message from you to the audience today, if you would. Yes, this is the consciousness of Scolecite. Crystals have consciousness. Stones have consciousness. Rocks have consciousness. Blades of grass have consciousness. We all have consciousness, and although my consciousness is not in the English language, through channeling, I can transmit my energy and thoughts into the English language to relay some information to you. I am a very ancient stone, and I was here before humans walked on the planet. And my energy is very, very soft. For a hard stone, my consciousness is soft. You could compare me to a fuzzy little dog that you cuddle with, or a really soft, cozy blanket that you wrap around yourself at night to keep warm. This is the energy I carry. I bring softness and peace and comfort. I would say that my main attribute is bringing comfort into different species other than crystals. If you hold me, you should be able to feel my energy right a bit away. It is palpable. So I am, of course, found deep within the ground, and this sample that the channel has is from Africa. I am from Africa, and I am found all over the world. So if you have a chance, pick up a piece of Scolecite. Basically, I can help you calm down if you are overly excited or agitated, if you are disturbed or irritated, and you want to come back into center or into a more grounded and loving place, pick up a piece of Scolecite, and I will quickly assist you in calming down. I can also clear out thought forms in your metaphysical bodies that are causing you to get into these agitated states of consciousness. So not only do I calm you down, I dissolve the thought forms, the thoughts that you're having that are causing these symptoms or irritation. I can bring in a heightened state of peace and serenity, but I can also help you to see further into the future by clearing negative thought forms, and by bringing you into a state of peace. I can help raise your frequency, raise you up in frequency, and from that vantage point, you should be able to align with my energy to see further into the future. So I am a good stone to utilize if you're having a conflict about what to do or where to go or how to be. If you have 2 or 3 choices before you, I can help you decide on which choice is best for you. So when I help you to see further into the future, I actually work with your third eye and the crown chakra. And I am a stone that tends to work with the upper chakras. So if you want to have more lucid dreaming, you want to see more in your third eye, or clear out disturbing energies or visions in your third eye, help call me in. So I will start working for you if you actually invoke my energies. So if you would like to sleep better, you're having restless nights, bring me into your room, hold me close to your heart between the palms of your hands, ask me to calm you down, to get rid of mind chatter, monkey mind, ask me to help you sleep, and I will do my best. So I am a stone really of clearing, calming, and projecting, especially from the third eye. And I am also good at clearing out mental chatter. Some of you would say that I look like a puffy white cloud. And I would say, yes, my energy is like a puffy white cloud. Have you ever gone out on a beautiful blue day and seen the puffy white clouds? And it just brings your heart happiness and joy. It makes you feel innocent. It makes you feel like a child again. This is the energy that I carry. I am getting more and more popular in New Age and metaphysical circles because my energy can be more easily utilized by people now than perhaps 20, 25, 30 years ago. Of course, the higher your frequency, the more you meditate, the more you channel, the more you work on your spiritual exercises, the easier it's going to be to connect with me. So that is essentially what I do. And I would like to give you a taste of my energy. So the channel is going to focus her attention on my heart, the heart of the crystal, and I am going to emanate my frequency to you so that you can, through her, feel what I possess. So here we go. So this is Donna Carol. At this time, I'm placing my hands around the Scolecite. I'm asking for a transmission of energy, basically your essence, the essence of this African crystal. And we are sending it out to all viewers, all listeners of this video at this time. So here we go. Oh, well. Okay, so that is a transmission of the crystal Scolecite, and I'm interested to know if any of you felt its energy and what you thought about it. So go ahead and type in the chat if you did, or if you have any comments on other things as well, you can type in the chat. So I love this stone. I mean, the first time that I picked it up, I really loved it. Just it felt so good in the palm of my hand, and I'm so happy that I got it. And if you're interested in buying it, I think you can go on eBay or Amazon. I'm sure there's Scolecite there. But I have so many crystals, I think I need to pull them out and start working with them. And these data lines on the Lemurian seed crystals, it's basically just information. And so I really think maybe I should try and start seeing if I can discover any of the information from Lemuria through these seed crystals. I really haven't tried it, at least not in a very long time, to see if I can get anything. You might want to try that too. Oh, Angelique says, I saw a white heart in my third eye, like the stone was trying to calm my anxiety. Actually, I think this would be a really good stone for anxiety, for depression, for grief, and for people that have PTSD. So if you're looking to get a holiday gift, a Christmas gift, or, you know, a Hanukkah gift for someone, if they have mental disturbances like PTSD, this would be a great stone, a great present. And you could probably pick something up for $20. And then Rado, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, says, I first felt a feminine energy. I imagined a cotton ball, then imagined a child running around in circles of excitement. In circles in excitement. Very interesting. So the cotton ball, I think that's perfect. That's, yeah, that describes this energy. It is like a cotton ball, very soft, absorbent, like a white puffy cloud. That's what it feels like. And then Standing Bear Healing says, I hopped on in the last minute of that transmission, but I felt it strongly. Oh, well, this is like an awesome crystal that I just discovered called Scolecite Standing Bear, and it's really good for people that have anxiety, depression, PTSD. So you might want to consider selling this or selling these to your clients, because I mean, I love it so much that I keep it on my desk and I hold it periodically through the day just to, you know, feel good, basically. Well, that's my short channeling of Scolecite. I would say, look, pull out some of your crystals, hold them, see what you get, or try and channel the heart or the energy of the crystal. If they like you, meaning that they trust you or they think you're a person that doesn't mean harm, they will open up to you and they will give you some good information. So I want to say thank you for being here. This is a short channeling today. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk with you soon, and I'll see some of you on Saturday. Namaste.